His wife was in immediate tears, right? Because went from being mad, cursing him out, cursing us out, and then, wanting to go on the second ride. When he came back from the second ride, we're like, you want to go on the third? There really wasn't a third ride for the day, but, he's like, no, I need an ice pack. I'm good.
My ass hurts or whatever.
Yeah, but that's the power of the horses, guys, and gals out there listening to this. It's absolutely amazing what they can do for you.
Yeah, it's so good. And on top of like mental health, which you kind of hit on, what are some other like benefits from what Veterans Ranch is currently on course to providing and has provided? What are some of the benefits that you see that all generations of veterans get from going on your retreats?
Well, one, they generally leave the event that we just did a trail ride this past Sunday, and everybody, especially if you haven't been on a horse in a long time, you're a little apprehensive when you get there. You're smiling, joking, and laughing when you leave. Just that natural endorphins that kick in after riding this beautiful animal. You feel better. You start to think clearer. And long term, your life, folks, is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. At the Veterans Ranch, we can't live in that 10% space. That's everything you've seen, done, experienced to this point in life. Well, let's face it, we're human. Okay, we fuck up the 90%, 100% of the time because we act out irrational. We do all those kind of things. Yeah. We're there to try and help, because I will not say fix, because veterans aren't broken. I hate when I hear people say that. Okay, y'all just walk through some shit, and now you got to learn how to deal with it. So you'll never forget what you saw. We're going to help you deal with it better. Now, as we grow and we expand, we're also going to be growing into things of showing veterans how to do hydroponics and aquaponics. Farm to table used to be how we ate. Now it's a catchphrase called organic, and they charge you $1 more for it. I was in the grocery store this afternoon. A head of lettuce was $1.89. Organic lettuce was $2.89, and it was a smaller head. Like, how the hell's that work? It's either fertilized with chemicals or cow shit, but it's still coming out of the ground.
That's funny. With all this inflation shit, it doesn't surprise me that, anything, we're out here in Texas and gas prices are over $3, which is just insane, man.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, thanks for breaking that down, because, I think even for someone like myself that still has that residual effects 10 years later of being out of the uniform, still feeling with like that anxiety, that kind of stuff that we naturally deal with as me for being a Marine, intensity. Sometimes we need something that has a calming element, right? That can help us kind of process those emotions, whatever, a little bit better, right? So it sounds like you guys are doing a great job with that. I acknowledge you for doing that. So I know we're probably 10 minutes now over time, man. Please don't haze this Marine, and I won't haze you back, brother. But I want to kind of transition to the last segment of this show, and it's the one last golden grenade, right? There's an ambitious vet that's outside the trenches of life right now that is lacking something, has the career readiness stuff down, but maybe his marriage is just, or he or she's marriage isn't where they want it to be, or, they can't maintain relationships, or just are not as satisfied as they would be. What would be one last golden grenade you would provide that ambitious vet? And then we'll give you a call to action.
I'll say what our main Latin phrase is: non solum pugnare unitum stamus. Don't fight alone. United we stand. You fought as a unit together. Do not suffer in silence once you get out. Get battle buddies. You had your battle buddies when you're in the service. Now you're out. Now you need life battle buddies. Okay, everybody listening here, whether I know you or not, you're now my life battle buddy. You need something, you email us, you call us, you reach out to us. Do not be afraid. And it's okay to be afraid, but it's okay to not be okay, right? We all see the t-shirts. Reach out to someone, your neighbor, your buddy, somebody. I got buddies back in St. Louis. I can pick up the phone at 3 a.m. and they'll figure out how to get me what I need. Get those kind of friends. And we'd love to be one of them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you're creating a pretty badass community with the Veteran Ranch. You've been building a solid team around you, and you're getting some amazing donors to come on board. And for an ambitious vet that's in here, it's just like, hey, I want to figure out how to be a donor for the Veteran Ranch, kind of help them go to the next level. I'll let you share kind of what's coming up in the near future. But where can they go get more involved with either donating or even potentially coming out and being a member of your retreats?
Yeah, the website itself is theveteransranch.org. Say it again, theveteransranch.org. Find everything about us. Obviously, you'll see the donate button. And what we're asking is if you want to get involved, shoot us an email. We're doing events all the time. We literally are, like I said, we just did Trail Ride Sunday. We're going to do another one after the holidays. But we're needing people across the country to give. And here's what we're asking. Do you give a buck? Think about it. Okay. Do you give a buck? Do you give a buck about veterans? Do you give a buck about life? So there you can donate. We're going from $1 to $1,000 a month. Okay. Anything in between helps. There's a lot of ways. You can go to theveteransranch.org. doyougiveabuck.org. Let's start getting back to giving a buck about veterans today in our active duty military. That 0.5% in the world wants to make you think we want to piss on the flag and we hate our military and defund the police. And I'm not getting into politics, but it's what's being shoved down our throat on a daily basis. Trace Atkins says there's more of us than there are of them. Don't you think it's about time we stop giving in? Let's start giving a buck about veterans again. Help us, help the ones that served us all every single day.
Trace Atkins also says every light in the house is on. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Trace Atkins guy. But yes, ambitious vet, if you're listening to this, make sure that you're going over and giving a buck, right? A buck, $5, $10 to make sure that JR and his team can get out here, back out to Texas, closer to us here at the Ambitious Vet Network. So he can be providing these retreats and stuff like that. That's going to help veterans like you reach your full potential by getting those little retreats, those little escape times. I mean, I say that a lot, on this show, JR, to these vets, is that escape time is the best, most important time for self-management and gaining new perspective on life. And, I encourage you, get over there, make sure you're donating anything that you may have to help forward their cause. Because I promise you, JR is the real deal. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be on this show. And if you got a problem with him being not a veteran, then that's your own shit. I'll be just completely honest with you. This guy is very connected. Every veteran group that I go and network inside of, his name's either brought up or he's very well trusted member of those veteran groups. So that's good enough for me, and I hope that's good enough for you. JR, is there any other parting words that you would give to the Ambitious Vet Network?
Just want to thank you and the Ambitious Vet Network for having us on here today. It's been a fun time, and we could go on with this for hours as we have in the past. But just really want to thank everyone for their service out there. And I know that gets used as really an empty catchphrase today, but we really put our money where our mouth is on it. We're in the trenches helping you guys and gals every single day get to a new place in life. And we're just so happy that the good Lord gave us the ability to do it. Reach out to us, email, call, donate. What we're talking about here is we're going to be moving the corporate headquarters from Lakeland, Florida to Stephenville, Texas, the cowboy capital of the world. So, we're going to be out there. We're going to leave something in Florida too, because we're licensed in both states. So we're going to have 2 locations, but it's all about helping veterans. There's close to 3 million veterans in Texas. And the stats just came out in Florida yesterday. There's 1.5 million. Y'all are an awesome pool of people to pull from. And we just can't wait to, get there and start helping y'all in that area.
Yeah, it's awesome. So Ambitious Vet, again, that's veteransranch.org. Get over there and find out more about what they're doing. JR, thanks for joining the show, brother. You're an absolute badass in what you do, but also a funner friend, man. You're just an amazing dude that I look forward to, hopefully meeting you in person, having a couple beers with soon.
Sooner than later, absolutely. Thank you.
The Ambitious Vet is available on all popular podcast platforms. Go to vettrainingcoaching.com to subscribe, rate, and share with fellow vets.
Ambitious Vet, before you go, make sure you go download your free copy of our newly released qualitative research study that breaks down what the market's missing for veterans, maybe like yourself, that has been out for a few years but is lacking something in life. We break down the 6 critical pain points that post 9/11 veterans have, including real life scenario factors that we've surveyed over 300 veterans in 31 states across the nation around how to unlock their economical value and reach your full potential in the marketplace. This is our tool. And if you're a decision maker inside of an organization, this is your tool to help advance veterans, military spouses inside of your organization, and develop your talent for retention problems. And if you're a post-9/11 veteran, this will give you perspective from 3 different perspectives from the DoD, private sector, and local veteran advocates on why the market is failing you. This is key research. We've been doing it for over 2 years now, and we finally have released it. Go get your free copy now at ambitiousvetnetwork.com. Again, ambitiousvetnetwork.com.